quantum motion sickness, shape-shifting issues, mass changes, traveling back to 1920s Detroit. The day is now 36 hours and starts and ends at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. in an alternating fashion. This post's launch time is the 8:08 morning gate, on the 3D date 72,820. The following 3 p.m. will start this new day. Simply follow this parallel around the globe until it hits your local time at 3. If you are conscious that a new day has begun, it is customary to send love and kindness to someone. Today's date on the Archangelic calendar is Infinity O8A6 Infinity Infinity V5B1 V5B1 B1 Infinity Infinity L2 J2 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 Infinity Infinity B1 TT Infinity. Please visit us at archangeliccalendar.com for more information. And please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for your continued support. Gaia is in the water element, and it is an indication that we are flowing on a higher timeline with grace and ease. This setting is a beautiful sign of our success in bringing forth a higher time-space reality. We settled firmly into this timeline, and thus the quantum drama will be allowed to play out. We have made it our absolute goal to seek the highest possible road, and this is what we have accomplished. Going through the portal that we have created has given many quantum motion sickness, but this is the only consequence of a much better timeline. We did terrific pulling ourselves through this portal. Let's take a look around and decide if we wish to stay or attempt to pull up once more. Even when you are on the highest possible timeline, choosing preference within it will reveal even higher ones from where we stand. The changes in mass indicate the changes in the energetic and electric frequencies of our solar system and galaxy, CERTC. The sun has changed colors many times throughout our lives, and with each new light comes different engineering specialties. This light spectrum will drastically change the atmosphere on Mars and cause people to become interested in the habitation of the planet. A shapeshifter can't keep their form in this setting. This summons energy of past events that will feel in this now. For example, you will be getting random feelings from the past coming up unprovoked in your day-to-day life. Suddenly, you may feel like you were at your grandmother's block party 30 years ago, or you get the feeling of some other memorable experience. If you are a shapeshifter, you will transport back to the form you took when you were there. These feelings are typical for the changes that we have just incurred, as our quantum selves are trying to catch up with our will. In consequence, you will hear yourself speak on many different timelines at once. The echoes of your intentions will ring through the minds of many in many universes. The social climate is about to change drastically, and we are anticipating an amped-up version of civil unrest and overall social upheaval to be the main storyline. In conjunction with a very volatile, World War III-like global climate, this will cause acute change. These events will lead to the liberation of humanity, and not more of the same as was indicated on our prior timelines. There are two major 3D events on this 5D timeline that will be affecting this. The first is that, literally, people are going to be demanding the heads of the pedophiles, coming after the hacked release of some videos showing their horrible acts. The other is a mass loss of life in Asia due to CCP sabotage. These events will force direct conflict and other worldwide events that must take place. These events will not affect the pure of heart, who is firmly seated in the 5D timelines, but they will be upsetting nevertheless. We have successfully pulled ourselves up to the highest possible outcome on these macro issues, and exactly how this will manifest remains. This planet can sustain about 50 billion highly enlightened ascended masters if appropriately done. It seems that the spiritual hierarchy has this exact notion in mind. Archangel Michael is in dragon mode, and this is because he is transmuting on a macro scale. The stark difference between this form and all of the others that he takes is that this setting handles global issues with ease, but it is not ideal for smaller demonic forces. There are many moving parts, all of which have different uses at different times. It is the reason why you see so many changes in the position of the legions. In synchronicity, the demonic forces of the non-physical are begging for surrender. The leaders of organized darkness will not allow it, and it has forced the issue significantly. In dragon mode, it is much easier to handle the generals of organized darkness with excellent efficiency. This statement can be used as a suggestion of personal strategy as well. The animal legions are speaking very directly to our hearts. They are saying more via telepathy than ever before. The general message is that significant change is happening suddenly, so be ready. We have seen The, Spirit and Animal Guide Legion sigils pop up in the shaman. The cause is one of our legions working very directly on a macro scale and hijacking the incoming frequencies, not on purpose. Today's tools. Tools will be active until the next post. Use the legend below to help you decipher how to best use today's weapons. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm. It will work on its own when you accept its presence. All you need to do is give permission, and it will work on your behalf. Active equals intention needed to use. Aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to harm you. We have gone through significant changes, and thus the weapon-based tools indicated below can be inserted into the ground to call forth downloads. The violet flame is in the ideal 9 settings. This means that we are in a perfect setting to transmute dense energies. The violet flame team is as follows and is in no particular order: Archangel Jermaine, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Ansil, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Orion, Archangel Batkol, Archangel Dakari, Archangel Sablo, Archangel Bryathos, Archangel Agla, Archangel Abraxos, Archangel Servil, Archangel Harahel, Archangel Bazazat, Archangel Sanyal, Archangel Vamil, Archangel Sazuz, and Archangel Adonai. Active. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is entirely omnipotent. No level of consciousness can block this divine weapon. It is also a fantastic weapon against electronics and technology, as it can override any circuitry. Passive, active and aggressive. Archangel Isaac's radiant field looks a lot like Magneto's force field, and it reacts to any life form with either loving energy or a transmutational blast of vast power. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword with a complete will. Do not try to wield at all, you will only get in the way. Equip and go. Active. Archangel Sorash's Sword of Transmutation is only for evil energies. A tool that is far too powerful to wield lightly. It is used to handle the worst of the worst. Active and passive. Archangel Dabiel's Staff of Bear Medicine can heal all natural things. This staff is also a powerful ally against all items that may obstruct you. Active and passive. Chiliel's Horn summons an army of unimaginable power to your location. It is a hypersensitive tool, and it will adapt to current events in your life and on a global scale as well. Passive. Archangel Vahu Mana's timepiece allows you to savor a positive feeling or thought. It brings an element of majesty to your everyday moments, and it prevents the interference of harmful time travelers. Passive, active and aggressive. Archangel Chamuel's radiant peace allows you to be secluded in a peaceful bubble, no matter what is happening around you. It also allows those in your heart to have protection as well. Passive and active. Archangel Jeremiah's enhanced intuition allows the voices of your soul to become louder. It enables the judges of spirit to be more evident than ever. Please note the following 3 tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Calaziel's radiant rays of health can ward off all diseases and illnesses. It can also aid in the recovery of conditions already inflicted. It is valid on land masses and living beings. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Theliel's radiant compassion sends heartfelt love to all within your jurisdictions. The tool brings a nurturing aspect of healing, and it has incredible warmth. It is best to wield this with a calm frame of mind. Active. Archangel Raphael's healing staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you wield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Today's assignments. We are still working on a macro level, and thus the format will stay consistent. Please use today's current tools if you need assistance performing the tasks below. Nothing is requiring you to do the following. If you are ready, your higher self will call you to duty. If not, then skip to the meditation. Light up Mount Hermon, Lebanon, Syria with the violet flame. Then go in with a sword and shield, because this will surely awaken the many non-physical cowards who wish to ride out the next 2000 years in dormancy. Send them home via portal addressed directly to Infinitely Expanding Creator Source. Asterisk This is the 100th anniversary of MSM by the birth of the first radio news program. As a major driving force for organized darkness, this is a clue into their mentality. They will only work on cyclical timeline markers, as if they do not have a previous reference, they become mentally frozen in their efforts. We will be going back to Detroit, Michigan, August 31, 1920, and removing all of the metaphysical backings MSM has there. Violet flamed the entire city and then, Violet flamed the planet in 1920 for a 72 count. You must travel back to the date to perform this task. Asterisk Ode, psychic attacks are moving in slow motion. When I saw a gentleman in a business suit trying to attack me, it immediately made me laugh because it was so futile. To me, it looked like someone in slow motion trying to do a roundhouse kick. You would have to be waiting in static for years to be affected by these attacks. You will see many business people in the ether, making these slow motion attacks. Handle them with sword and shield while reprimanding them for their actions. Keep in mind that these are foolish humans who are alive and well in a body. Asterisk There is a painting in Folks Cheese office that has a portal to a very dark being. Destroy the creature in the art, then the entrance that he protects, and then the network of portals behind it. Of course, use sword and shield, but I would suggest using a rainbow thread welded shut by platinum flame to close these gates. Just know that there are many other ways to handle this as well, there is no wrong way that feels right. Asterisk The CCP death camps are authentic, and since no one else is being proactive on this, we will send them the appropriate measures. Much like we do with trafficking victims, put an orange infinity symbol upon the heads of the victims and then blast these camps with an intense violet flame. This effort is to transmute these malevolent energies and make sure the scene is public knowledge. Asterisk In close, we will simultaneously implement the rainbow flame and ray light combination. Engulf the earth in rainbow flame and hold it while simultaneously using the lights below in the following order: blue ray, yellow ray, pink ray, white ray, green ray, red ray, violet ray, diamond ray, a translucent version of all ray lights, rainbow ray, a dense combination of all ray lights. Today's meditation is below, please enjoy.